Reimann Ranch. Today we have the entire family here with us to answer the questions that you guys have left for us over the past 2 weeks. So, to get started, I have the questions here. We're going to start off with a question from Barb Wilson. Do you grow broccoli and cauliflower? Well, to answer this question, yes, we do. We have some in our garden currently growing. We do grow it, but normally almost every year.
We had some fresh broccoli last night for dinner. Our cauliflower isn't quite there yet.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the cauliflower.
Zucchini.
And zucchini. Yeah, zucchini is really good. Next up, we have Colleen, who asked, how many and what kind of animals do you have on the farm, and which ones are your favorite? Well, to answer this question, we have, oh boy, I normally know this. 3 horses, 26 chickens, 6 baby chicks, 2 dogs, 2 cats, and
2 bunnies.
Yeah, 2 bunnies, and I think that's it, right?
No more fish.
Yeah, no more fish. So which one's our favorite? Well, my personal favorite would either be the bunnies and the horses. I know Mommy's favorite is the horses. And, well, basically, almost all of ours, we kind of like all of the animals equally because they're all really nice and friendly. So, name our favorite. Well, my personal favorite is the rabbits because they're so cute.
Colette, do you have a favorite?
Who's your favorite?
My favorite is bunnies and chickens.
Okay. Yeah, the chickens are also very nice as well.
Dad?
I like the bunnies. I like waffles.
Oh yeah.
He likes to eat waffles too.
I like
Not the
eating
bunny.
waffles as well. Not the bunny. The breakfast food.
Quay, what is your favorite?
I like dog's tails.
Anything I can pull.
Because I can pull their fur.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is from Billy Baker. Who collects eggs once or twice a day? Colette, you can answer this question.
I collect the eggs.
Is it once or twice
from
a
the
day?
chickens. Once.
Once a day, yeah. And how many eggs do we get normally almost every day?
Probably like half. 6 or 7 of them.
Half a dozen. And it's twice a day if a naughty Rhode Island Red decides not to give up her eggs until evening.
Mom and Dad like to find eggs
Yep.
at night and bring them in.
Because then they're usually not on the eggs. They don't peck your fingers.
Yeah.
And then they're all on their perch getting ready for bed. Next up, we have a question. We have a few questions. This is our second to last question that we have. This one is from Scott Reimann. So he has a few questions for us, and one of them. So the first one he asked is, "Do toads give you warts?" Now I actually had to look this one up, but according to what I found, no, toads do not give you warts. It is a myth, but they do have some. Was it the ears that have poison in them? If it's like
They're little nodules that could have poison in them.
yeah. So thank you for asking that one. His next question was, what do deer eat when there's 3 or more inches of snow on the ground? And this one I kind of learned from Papa, and the answer to this one is they will eat twigs and they will dig in the snow to find, they will try to find like bugs and stuff, and I think tree bark as well.
And naughty deer like to eat our apple trees.
Oh yeah, the deer. Yeah, that's also another thing that they find.
And when there's not snow on the ground, they'll eat everything we're trying to grow.
Yes, this is correct. Which is why we have deer fence that they run into.
Yeah, they'll knock it down just so they can get to it.
Not yet so far.
Yeah, let's hope that stays the
They
same.
have tried to run through it, but we kept fixing it and making it stronger.
Yeah.
Mainly the babies.
And his last question that he asked us was, how do cats and dogs get worms? Now, there are many answers to this question, but the most... Yes, hello?
So I have a question.
The most common way that they get worms is through fleas and ticks. And they can also get it by eating things that may have them in it. Do you have anything to add?
Like manure, horse manure,
Newer.
and mice. Yep, all those fun things that probably already have the worms.
Yeah. And we have one more question, and this question, well, actually we have two more questions. This question is from, one second, let me bring it up. This question here is from Sarah, and she asked, what projects do you have planned for the ranch for this year? Now, we have a lot of things, and to answer this question, I will hand this over to Daddy and Mommy, who have a lot of stuff planned. So Daddy, what are you working on currently for projects?
I know we want to build a legitimate tack room portion building, and that's gotta happen this fall. Mom?
Landscaping as usual.
It's a lot of landscaping lately. That's what we like to do. Fresh mulch, upgrading our little pavers around the house, new gates for the garden, and yeah, that's generally where we're at. Here you go, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, and I know we have a lot more garden project videos for you guys coming up because the garden is one of the biggest projects we have every year. It's one of the biggest things we do every year. And our last question comes from Isaac. And Isaac asked, what food do cats really, really like? Okay, so I looked this up, and cats apparently...
Mice, chipmunks. No?
No.
Oh, okay.
I looked it up, and one of cats' favorite foods is smoked salmon. Literally, it is smoked salmon. That
It's
is
not
one of
just for bagels.
So if you live out west, please send salmon, smoked salmon.
Hem. This goes out to the Morga family out in Seattle.
Yes. Yeah, cats. It's not just humans that like smoked salmon, but also cats do really like it as well.
He thinks that's funny.
That's funny.
He says, I like salmon too.
Yeah. Okay, so that was all of our questions that we got sent in from all of you guys. Thank you for
Please.
asking them.
Please send in more questions. We can do this again someday.
Yeah. We'll limit maybe like twice or once a year. We want to do more of them because they were very fun. Oh, also this is the first video where you guys get to see little baby Koi. He's going to start being in more and more videos because he...
Yay!
Where's that question spinning?
This is one of the first videos we thought to bring him into. So yeah, he's going to have really fun here with us on the ranch. He's going to help out and he's going to keep growing strong. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video a lot. Stay tuned for our next few videos and have a great rest of